Hello, testing 1, 2, 3. Already 5 minutes. Let's scroll to our current topic, compression. Oh. Yes. Is everyone here? What picture is this? Ready? Alright. So today we be relearn the compression theory, okay? Because we do not have the recording on the second session, so I need to repeat this. But before that, I think we have some question from Jules. Thank you, right? Sure. Sure. Damn. Sure. Yeah, sure. Where is Jules? Okay, we'll discuss. I won't be able to join the option on my catch up. Sorry. You want me to explain? Oh, okay. You want me to explain this. The only thing I can see now on third phase is price break. No. Okay, so this is my entry, my sell limit here. When we learn the SRD, if I'm not mistaken. So let's say USD CHF. Okay, so at this type of structure, because this one price really go really fast. Okay, so on the accumulation phase, it will do the structure break. Okay, so this is the first one, the second one, and then the third one had been break. So when the third one has been break, we know this is accumulation phase. So accumulation phase will follow reaccumulation, and we will have distribution. So if our entry on second phase, if we sell here, for example, I sell here, so I need to get my profit and then cut my profit because I know price will shoot up. And this pattern is also called the compression flat compression, CP flat. Okay, it's do something like this and compress, and then shoot up again. So this is called the compression flat. Alright, so I think that's it for structure. Is there any other question? No. Okay, no. If I miss some question that you want to ask, just remind me. Okay. Sometimes CP don't have overlapping clearing zones. They are still considered valid. Yes. Is there a tolerance how many non-overlapping zone? Okay, let's open our chart. Any. Okay, this is USD CHF. This is compression. Let's find a failed compression. This one is a valid one. Valid. Compression. Alright. So this is a compression. This is our compression. Is it overlapping? Let's see. Because this zone is too big, so we take this one. and then this one, and then this one, and then we got a gap here. Okay, so why price did not go over here? Why? Because all right, this is the first phase, and then it's got broken. Okay, and then create the second phase. Okay, second phase, and then the third phase. Okay, so to make sure this compression is the correct one, it cannot be down here. It must be something like this. Okay, it must be in a bigger scale. It must be somewhere inside the third phase. Okay, so this is where a compression will be valid. Okay, so I will show you examples just to make it more exciting for you to learn compression. This is a different thing. It's called the compression max pain level. I do not want to teach this because it will be confusing. Just know that this is SR, and then this is MPL, and then this is also a compression, a better one than this one. How do you set the zone, side upper and lower in compression? How do you decide the zone upper and lower in compression? What do you mean? Upper and lower. Do you mean which one I want to take? This one or this one? Of course, I will take this one because this is the second accumulation phase, a place for buy. Okay, so we have our SRD here. This is our SRD. This is our decision. And this is compression inside the second phase, the place for buy. Okay, the place for buy. So you know that in a place like this, we want to find something for buy, not for sell. If you are selling this QM, you will get stop loss, right? This is also a QM. A lot of trader will sell here. Okay. When we have CP, we must have left supply to confirm for sell. We must know where the CP is formed in a structure, whether it is in the first phase or the second phase or the third phase. So we know if it's in accumulation or the accumulation, we want to find compression for buy in accumulation. If we want to find compression for sell, we will need to find it in a distribution phase. Okay, so market structure is really important to see a valid and not valid base. I will show you compression trade by my senior. Wait a moment, it's loading. All right, so this is a compression. Look where the compression is done. The compression is done here, and compression is also done here. This area have been, okay, I think I need to open Snagit. Question, yes, but what to find to see on which level can reject? Decision on the left. Demand zone. What I mean is like this. How do you decide the zone, side, upper or lower in compression? Oh, okay. This one is correct. Okay, let's see here. So this is some example of compression. So I will draw later. how they draw this compression. So you see their trade. Okay, this is also a compression. If we zoom in lower time frame, we will see a very good lower than 45-degree compression. Okay, and this one compression on the left side. Okay, this is a flat compression. This is also a compression. This is a place like this. Okay, they buy at place like this. This is called hunting setup. Okay, over here got a lot of sell or buy stop, so they will also buy here to take the stop loss. So this is a different setup. Yes, so over here is a compression. This is a compression. This is also a compression. So it reacted to something on the left. This will also have reaction on the left. Okay, this is compression. This is not a compression. This is just rejection trade. Okay, this is compression. This is a first phase. Okay, first phase trade, second phase, third trade. Okay. Okay, this is compression. No. All right. So that is a few setup from my senior trade. Okay, using the compression. So this is the one that drawn by Mr. Mansour. Okay. Okay, that's it. All right. So let's go learning the theory. Okay. So compression is a type of price action that compress price like a spring. Compression comes in many forms. Some come in the form of trending, some come in the form of staircase, and some in narrowing triangular shape. But there is a similar pattern created by the price. Price will spike in the opposite direction to clear the order, while moving toward the true supply and demand zone. For example, compression by setup will have a shadow spike to the north, while moving south, and for compression sell, there will be a shadow spike south while moving the north. So let's see Zelko question. When we have CP, we must have left supply or demand zone to confirm for sell or buy. Yes, correct. You need to have something like this. Like if you see a compression, you need to find an entry on the left. Okay, you will find where the compression will stop. Okay, so compression will usually go toward the decision on the left, and it will spike to clearing demand below, and while moving upward. Okay, so it will look something like this. New. Don't save. All right. So compression theory. Compression theory. If there is a lot of premium beef. Okay. I will give you example for beef. Okay, beef or lamb. Okay, premium lamb. In a supermarket, and they have a premium lamb at a price of maybe $100. Okay, 100 USD per kg. Okay, 100 USD per kg. Is it too cheap? 100 USD. I do not know premium lamb price, but in my country, I do not know if they have it in your country. Let me see. Is it too slow if I want to show? Wagyu beef steak. Oh, it's not responding. Wagyu beef steak. Okay, so in my country, if you have something like this, just small portion of this, it will be about 100 to $200 like that for this Wagyu beef. Okay, so imagine we have a premium lamb about 100 USD per kg. Okay, so because the price is so expensive, no one want to buy the lamb because it is too expensive. Okay, it is too expensive. About 2 weeks, no one want to buy the lamb. And there is still a lot of supply for the lamb. Okay, so big supply, and no demand. This cause the supermarket owner to drop the price. Okay, so the supermarket owner, this caused the supermarket owner to drop the price of the premium lamb before it become rotten. Okay, for example. Okay, so now the price of the premium lamb is about maybe 10 USD. Okay, a very cheap one. Not be in our supermarket, but this is just an example because the meat will be rotten. Okay, over here I will change 1 month. About 1 month, no one want to buy. Okay, so now the price of the premium lamb is about 10 USD per kg. So the consumer are excited of this discounted price. So demand. So the the demand for the lamb increase. Okay, and then the almost rotten premium lamb is run out. The supermarket owner refill its stock of fresh premium lamb. Oh, premium lamb. So price went back to 100 USD per kg, and consumer consumer no longer demanding for the lamb. Okay, so this is actually what happened in the market. You can note down or you can read this phrase a couple of times. So when you're reading the market, actually you're reading what the price, what the people are doing in there. Okay, so for example over here, okay, so like this is called time, and this is price. Price, time. Same thing that we have in our MT4. This is time below this, and over here this is price. All right. So what price do is price compress. Okay, compress. So this is our true supply. Let me color this first. True supply, or MPL, or SRD, or MPL. The same thing as RD and MPL. MPL or resistance or decision point. Okay. Over here. Alright, so what price do is price do the drop base rally. Okay. So over here you got a base like this. Okay. And then price shot. Oh damn. And then price shot down like this. Okay. And then when price go to demand, same thing, price will shoot up because there is a demand. Okay, so when it do something like this is a drop base rally. So you have, oh damn, you have new demand. Okay, so the first one that already spike is already DC or demand clear. Okay, so price went back here and then shoot up. Okay, so this caused drop base rally. So over here, a new demand is established, and the previous one is already clear, demand clear. Okay, and then over here, touch, and then went up. Okay, so over here also demand clear, DC, and it created new demand, the drop base rally. Okay, and then price shoot down again. It's spiking while moving north, while moving toward this true supply, true MPL, true resistance or decision point. It's spiking the demand zone. Okay, it spike, spike, spike. Okay, then it spike here and then went up again. So we have over here another demand clear, DC. Okay, and over here we have new demand, the drop base rally. Okay, and what price do? Price retest again inside this demand and went up, okay, until it touched this resistance or true supply. So over here also DC, and it created another demand drop base rally. Okay, so what price must do is price need to do to clear this last one. Okay, so it clear this one And then usually, you will have a QM here, a small QM, and then price went up here. This already clear, the final engulf of the compression DC. And then price went down. Just one solid candle like that. Okay. So based on the time, the compression took a longer time to be formed, but when the compression already been triggered to true supply, it will just drop in just 1 hour or 1 day like that. If compression will be build in daily time frame, so this might be done in 1 month or 2 months like that, and it will just be clear in 1 day. So we want to catch the entry over here. Okay. So to catch this entry over here, usually you can find the QMD. Okay. QMD also over here. Or you can also find the SRD. If you look inside here, you might have your SRD. You might have your SRD inside here. Okay, so I see a question. Let's see. Why must we have that level? Which one? This time or this? Oh, that level. Okay. This is called QM price action. Safer entry or confirmation entry. Okay, confirmation entry. So if you just trade on this QM, price can still go up. For example, we have over here. Okay, we have QM here. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, which one? I want to choose. Let's find a fail one. A fail. I need a fail compression. Alright, for example, over here. You have a QM. And you also have a compression over here. A very good compression. Okay. And then price went out here. But it did not engulf the last demand here. Okay. It did not engulf here. If price able to engulf here, for example, engulf here, so you can expect price to enter at over here. Over here, you can have QM over here. If price already engulf this compression, okay, so we can go to lower time frame to prove this. Alright. So if price is able to compress, so over here we can have QM. So, but price did not able to engulf the last demand. Okay. The last demand is over here. Okay. So for this trade, is actually it engulf the last one, and then it form a QM. So that one is a confirmation entry. If you just put your sell limit here, sometimes it can still break unless you already understand the market structure. Okay. And we take sell stop, sell. Okay, this one after you master. Okay, we can only use this if already master compression. Okay. So need to anchor first before we can hold our position or hold our compression. Okay. Okay, another one. Okay, so this one, and then we need to mark a line like this. Oi, just not change color. Okay, like that. Okay, so this thing. A good compression must be less than 45-degree angle. This one is O angle. This one is stated by Mr. Mansur Safari. Okay, my mentor. So if you want to find a good one, you can find compression that are less than 45-degree angle. This one must be less than 45-degree. Good question, thanks. So must we have QM price action as compared to be a valid CP? No, because I already teach you market phases. Before this, some of my senior, okay, the less successful senior, okay, some of my senior do not know about market structure, so they need to find angle of compression. Okay, but we already know the market phases, so should be no problem for us to trade a correct compression. And we have more degree, about 50 degree, drop the time frame. Why you need to drop the time frame? For you to see the decision point better. If you have something straight like that, you will be having a quite hard time to choose a good CP, okay, a good compression. So in a lower time frame, you can see if you have something like this. Demand clear, demand clear, demand clear. Sometimes in one candle straight like that, if you change to a lower time frame, you will have something like this. Okay, so the goal is to find something like this: demand clear, demand clear, demand clear, demand clear, demand clear. Okay, usually this thing will happen in a compression where it have a less than 45 degree. Sorry, how do we use market structure to confirm the trade? Just find excessive phase. Yes, but just remember, let me forward something. No, I think it's too far already. Accumulation, reaccumulation, find by distribution, redistribution, find sell. Okay, as simple as that. I'm confused when we have no QML and have a supply, must engulf demand. When we have no QML, we have supply, must engulf demand. I not quite understand this. Compression more than the way remove. Yes, it's okay. How to meaning find CP for sell. Yes. If in distribution, find CP for sell. Yes. Distribution, find CP sell. Accumulation, find CP buy. If you find at accumulation phase a CP sell, for example, this is accumulation phase and you find CP sell, do not expect price to jump down here, okay? But if you find compression buy in the accumulation phase, so just find your entry to trade that compression, okay? This is on the second phase. Do you get this? I think this is quite simple. This is on accumulation. This is on accumulation. And this is on excessive. Okay, I think I need to clear things up. Change. Alright. Okay, I will show you. Using market structure understanding to see whether the compression will be valid or not. So this thing will manipulate you to take a trade. Okay. So because this thing is a decision point, so market still respect about the team pitch like that, but this is the accumulation phase. Look, accumulation phase. Alright, so let's mark our accumulation phase. So if you unsure about this, you can just find the place where there is a lot of sideway. Okay, so this is the accumulation phase. And then this is the second phase. Okay, and this is the third phase. Okay, so accumulation, find CP buy. Accumulation, find CP buy. Accumulation, find CP buy. Okay, so this is distribution. Distribution, find CP sell. Okay, just like that. Okay, so in accumulation phase, you see a CP cell. This is compression cell. But at accumulation, you must find CP buy. So you will not be entering this trade using compression cell and expected price to go down like that. Okay. And then at over here at the second phase, so you see QM fail because of this is on the first phase. So you see accumulation, find CP buy. So you find CP buy here. But what is the degree? Okay, let's see the angle. This is about 300. So about 55 degree. So this is 55 degree on M5. So we need to go to M1. Where is it? Can we find it? On M1. Or is it too far? No. Oh, damn. And must it touch a key zone SBRBS? Sure. You have a lot types of entry. You have SBRBS, you have SNR, you have QM, you have SNS. Just make sure over here is an entry position. So you have crude supply, MPR, resistance, decision point, SBR, RBS, SR flip, okay? Any types, okay, over here. But you see compression is moving toward that place. All right. Let me find portrait. No, we cannot find. Okay. Where is it? Damn, it's gone. Okay, it's okay. We cannot find it in M1. It's okay. So over here is compression, and we have our entry here. So remember accumulation, find CP by. So you just find your entry here. This is your decision point, and you have a rejection trade. No, maybe Zaiko will know this thing. He is an expert in this. But if you want to use SBR RBS, you can enter a trade here. This is RBS. Okay, so you got an RBS trade there. And then you have your entry. Okay, you have an entry, float about 2 pips, and then compression up to 50 pips, right? And over here, distribution, find CP cell. Okay, so you have compression by here. Look, compression by, correct? And over here, you also have compression for cell. So which one you want to take? You know, this is a distribution phase. So you will take CP cell. Okay. So this CP cell is quite risky because we do not have a structure breaker yet. For structure breaker to happen, it need to break this one. But if you dare to take the risk, you can take the trade. Okay, so you have an entry here. Oh, you can trade there, or you can trade over here. Okay, this one. Okay, so you have a trade, compression trade also. So as simple as that. All right. We must engulf demand, and this is other QM or should be you need to engulf demand first, but sometimes it do not happen like this. It will just be something like this. Let me see. Okay, over here. Okay, this QM. This is FKL. If you have two resistance like that, we will call it FKL, first key level. And you have your entry there. This is your decision, your shadow. And then sometimes this compression sometimes do not build a QM. Okay, sometimes it will go up like this. For example, engulf here. This is already engulf. Okay, this is already engulf. And price sometimes will go up to here. This QM. This QM. When it reach here, and then it will go down. Sometimes. But usually it will do just like this. When it touch the maximum pain level, the MPL, it will just drop. Okay. So most of the time it will just do something like that. So you need to master using this maximum pain level and try to catch the trade up here. But if you want a confirmation trade, you need to wait up here. And sometimes you will be missing a trade. Sometimes. Okay. So this is a confirmation trade using the QM. Okay. But the best one will be if you can master this MPL and take a trade here. Okay, but if you want to be safer, you can take a trade here. Okay. Take a trade after this CP already engulfed. Alright. And this is another thing. We show you again. Delete this black and white again. Okay, for example, you have your decision here when you're making your homework. This is your decision. Look, that is your decision. and this is your compression. Okay, this is your compression. It go up here, and then it engulf. Okay, this is the last demand. Okay, this is the last demand. So it already engulf last demand. Engulf last demand. So if you take QM, you might miss the trade. Okay. Yes, you will miss the trade. But if you take this SRF, you can have an entry. This SRF or this QM. Okay, the QM over here. Okay, voila. And you get an entry there. This is your QM decision. And then compression already engulf. So usually you will get to the last compression. Okay. So up to here, you get about 40 pips. Okay. So this compression is also a good one, about 13 degree, but you need to engulf this one first for confirmation. But if you understand the market structure, you can use the one that I told you lah. Alright. So over here, accumulation, do not find something for sell, find something for buy. Okay, this one is accumulation, find something for buy. This is distribution, find something for sell. Alright. But must engulf demand, and this is what I can sell when touch supply or I miss the trade. Can sell also. What the cancel? And sell also, but risky. But we are traders. We are master of risk. That's why in supply and demand, we have four general rule in supply and demand. Number one, always look to the left. Number two, sell at supply. Number three, buy at demand. Number four, always use stop loss. Okay, so that's why we have this rule in chapter 2. Always use your stop loss. If you want to take a touch trade like this, for example, just make sure your stop loss is above here or above here or above the place that it take the reaction. So its reaction is from here. So you want to trade price action. This is called the price action. So you can put your stop loss just above here. So your stop loss is still below 10 pips and your entry is over here. Oh. So you get the maximum of, if you're using compression for take profit, you get 40 pips. If you take the maximum one, you get about 83 pips. All right. So the take profit here is always at the end of the CP. Okay. This is called CP origin. Okay. As target. All right. Yes, number 5, never forget rule 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so I will show you example on how to draw, how to make your homework. Okay, let's go to higher time frame a little bit. Okay, we can have here. This look good. Over here, we have spike there. We have spike there. Oh, damn. We have spike there. Here we have spikes also. And we have spike. And on the left, we will have this one as our decision point. Okay. Or you want to trade using SBRBS also can. This is your SBR level. Okay. Also can. Alright. So we can have this decision also. Alright. So this is your compression. So let's see if it below 45 degree. So this is 32. So we just note down here CP32D. So this is a CP cell. I think this one need to change color because this is still fresh. This is a fresh one. And yeah. And over here is also fresh. So if it's still fresh, you mark it as filled color, okay, because it's still fresh, right? Like this one. Dim. Alright, so you have CP32D. This is your SRD. Is there any question? This three phase. Oh, when is fresh not valid? This was three spike. Demand clear. Yes. Actually, the better term for spike to demand is not demand clear, but demand order is being was being taken by the spikes. Okay, so the spike is taking order in the demand. We do not know whether this demand have any, or you got a question, why this one going right side spike to consider demand clear? No. I already correct. Okay, I already corrected. So if it's still fresh, it can still react. Look, it has a reaction. This one also have reaction. So sorry, this one should be filled in color. Okay, you can mark up to only here, or you can mark to the place where it made a reaction after it touched. Okay, after it touched this one, so it dropped down. All right. Already correct. Sorry. When is fresh is not valid. When is fresh is not valid. Fresh is not valid How to answer this? When is fresh is not valid? Fresh is not valid. Oh, fresh is not valid. Fresh is not valid. And it is in a wrong structure. Example, let's see a fresh base. Let's find a very fresh base. Okay, this one. This one, okay? See, this one is a very fresh base. No one has touched it. Alright, okay, it's touched. Okay, so okay, let's find another one. A fresh base. A fresh base. Why is this one is easily being broken? Okay, why is it easily being broken? Because on the right side, for structure, you need to do price action on the right side. We have structure 1, structure 2. So we know the current market. This is the past. We are trading the level on the past. We want to know what is the price are doing at the moment, at the current time. Okay. So at this price, we know we have a structure breaker. So we look to the left. So this is the left. We have our SNR. Yes. Right. So we have an entry there. Okay. So it's really related to market structure. You really need to understand the market structure. There is no easy way. I want to make market structure simple, but I cannot because it is really important. I remove flat limit, I remove FTR from the ebook, I remove a lot of things from my syllabus just to make it simple for you. But I cannot remove market structure because it is really important. Okay, I mean when we give when we give touch when we have touch and another is not touch between space. Oh, okay. Do you mean something like this? Okay, so we have space like this. Okay, it's okay. You need to know you are in which structure. Okay, if you how to explain this? If you go to lower time frame, you will see this is a base. Okay, let's see on the lower time frame. Again, lower time frame M5. Okay, it's all about lower time frame actually. So this one actually already been taken. Delete. But it's okay for you not to be going into the lower time frame. It's okay. All right. So over here you got a gap. All right. So this gap will cause a reaction, I think. Oh no. Look, this is the gap that you have. Okay. And over here we go smaller. We have this one. And over here we have this one. And over here you have that one already touched. Okay, so you have the gap is over here. This is the gap, but already been touched also. You know that this shadow is also a base and also being touched over there.